everybody, welcome back to Sticky Floor Friday, the internet movie show based purely on speculation. Now let's figure out where to spend your $12 this weekend. Opening up is Drillbit Taylor, starring Owen Wilson. Now this is a simple story of a bodyguard who gets hired by some kids to protect them from a bully. Seems pretty basic, and I would probably write it off normally as just a generic, broad comedy. But it does have a couple things going for it. It's co-written by Seth Rogen, and it's also produced by Judd Apatow. But what's interesting is that a lot of the reviews that I've been reading, these people are so quick to want to declare a slump for Judd Apatow. They're saying that this movie, this is a broken cog in the comedy machine of Judd Apatow, and, he's in a sophomore slump now, and it's just kind of ridiculous. The guy's a producer on the movie. He's been making hits for 4 years as a writer, a producer, and a director, and it's just not fair to place all the blame on him. What you should be considering is that this movie is directed by the same guy that directed Little Nicky. And Little Nicky is the bane of comedies. It's the worst comedy I've ever seen. So take that to heart and really consider that when you're thinking about this movie. Really, if you want to see it, it kind of depends. If you like Owen Wilson, you're going to go see it. If you don't like Owen Wilson, you're not going to bother. And if you're expecting super bad, you're going to be disappointed because it is aimed at a younger audience. Also coming out this weekend is Shudder. Now, I'm actually really excited to not see this movie. I don't want to see it. Why? Because it's another Asian horror remake, watered down to PG-13. These movies are never going to end. They're the exact same thing over and over and over again. The only difference here is it stars Charlie Conway from Mighty Ducks, or Pacey from Dawson's Creek, depending on your Joshua Jackson preference. These are just fill-in-the-blank films, and they do the same premise every time, just changing an object. For instance, it's the mystery of a dead person, usually a girl, and it's revealed through an object. In this movie, photograph, or it could be an eye, or maybe a videotape, or a grudge. And people die until the mystery is revealed, and then it turns out that the murderer wasn't so bad because, her fucking case was solved, and now everything's good. Lastly, this weekend, we've got Tyler Perry's new movie, Meet the Browns. And I am not the target audience for this movie. Wow, 2 weeks in a row, no recommendations. I really want you guys to see movies. I do. Just not these ones. Let's try again next week.